Have you ever been in a cult? I have a little experience. Over 30 years I spent in a religious cult, also well known as Scientology. Now, this isn't a video about Scientology. There's a gazillion videos out there now about this church of Scientology. I got asked recently if I regretted all the time I spent there. And believe it or not, the short answer was no. I had a lot of great experiences. I made a lot of great friends. And I learned a lot. What I didn't like about being in the cult was that I was not allowed to think for myself. You had to believe exactly what was written in the books that Scientology sold and the courses. And if you did not, you were kind of punished. If you even thought a critical thought about the church or any member of the church, we would be put on lie-detector type machines from time to time, and all of those thoughts would surface and you would be punished for it. So I walked around in decades afraid to think. That was not a lot of fun. When I left, I was in my 50s, and I basically had to give up everything. I left where I was living in Southern California because that was where all the Scientologists were. I had to find new friends, start a new career. I had to find new chiropractors or nutritionists, everything, because I was so involved that my whole life, everybody in it were Scientologists. We didn't really have friends outside of Scientology. I had a few, but I was unusual, but I'm unconventional, so I was always on the fringes. I've never been 100% into anything. Well, I was pretty well back then, but since I left, I have discovered something. There's a lot of cults. And you may be in a cult and you don't even know it. Do you have a political side that you favor? Left, right, middle of the road? Well, they're cults. Because guess what? They're also all on the same side, but that's another video. Have you ever been on a diet and followed it religiously? I have a lot of experience there. I've been on every diet that ever existed since the 70s. And they get pretty cult-like. You have to believe this, you have to eat this, you have to do this, etc., etc. And I really saw it recently because I've been in the carnivore community for a while. That all of the promoters of the carnivore community were just so up in arms if you ate anything that was not part of the exact carnivore diet. Well, I like chocolate too much, so I'm on a carnivore and chocolate diet. I have learned that the only thing we need to do in life is to follow our heart. Don't listen to all the talking heads around us. Don't listen to the chaos. Quiet your mind. You will find guidance to go forward in life. Just don't pay attention to things outside of yourself. Pay attention to what you want to create and nothing else.